Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So a couple videos ago I promised you we'd go on location and I'd show you the end use of all that shiplap we made. Well, we're here. We're at the barn at Graver's Tree Farm. It's a local wedding venue not too far from the mill here, and let's go inside. I'll introduce you to the owner and we'll show you how that shiplap turned out. So I'm here with Tori Graver. He's the owner here at the barn at Graver's Tree Farm. And Tori and I actually have quite a bit in common. It's ironic, his family's in the Christmas tree business too, just like ours. And he grew up around it. So we have similar backgrounds. And kind of like me, Tori always wanted to go above and beyond and do different things, venture into different businesses. So he got into this wedding business here, built this beautiful barn you see behind us. And Tori, you want to tell us a little bit about the barn, the construction of it, and we'll go inside and take a look then.
Yeah, my wife and I started in 2015. We started the process then, and we didn't finalize the building until 2016. And yeah, so
as you can see, it's a beautiful structure here, and they even have an old silo with it. It's just, I don't know, the camera won't do this justice. It's nestled in this little quiet valley here. Their tree farm's up on the hillside here behind us, and it's just a really picturesque location. And well, enough talking about the outside. Let's go in and see the inside, because that's really where the magic's at. So we're inside here, and well, I want to show you where all this shiplap went. If you remember a few videos back, I'll link to it. All that hemlock shiplap we were making, well, there it is on the ceiling. It's quite an impressive job here. A lot of work Tori did. You can kind of see he's got a couple sections left there. That's what I just brought him, the last couple boards to finish. So before he did this shiplap, it was all just metal roofing with the exposed furring on the rafters, and he wanted to add some insulation here to get a little bit of R value, knock down the heat in the summer, kind of quiet it down, you know, so you're not having rain on a metal roof, stuff like that. So it served a couple purposes, but in order to put in the insulation, you had to cover it with something, so you wouldn't just see that white foam board insulation. So that's where we went back and forth a little bit, decided shiplap would be the best fit. So as you can see, every one of these bays is filled with shiplap. And now he's got to go back up with the lift and finish those last couple. But it's actually worked out, because then you got to see the before and after. So, Tori, you want to tell us a little bit about this barn, you know, the construction of it?
yeah, it was built in 2016 by two Amish friends, Aaron King, and the whole structure is built with oak pins. There's no nails, there's no nothing. It's a centuries old craft. And that was our intention here, was to bring something back to life rather than just tear the old barn down and make a parking lot per se. So yeah, you can see right. It is what it is here.
We're actually on the foundation of an old barn, and we'll go downstairs in a minute and show you. That's really neat in and of itself. I mean, you can just see the craftsmanship here with these pinned mortise and tenon joints. I mean, it's just something you don't see anymore, you know, in modern day. We're very fortunate. We're close to Lancaster, which, if anybody knows Lancaster, Pennsylvania, is the heart of Amish country. So we have access to some old school craftsmen that you just don't see anymore. Yeah, so I know my audience is, you know, a lot of woodworkers, a lot of people that are interested in this type of stuff. So I knew I had to get you in here to take a look at this, because it really is a pretty amazing structure. And it just, I know as a wood guy, I'm very impressed by it. So let's go downstairs. We'll take a look at the foundation. That's pretty neat in and of itself too. All right, so now we're downstairs in the lower level. You kind of use this for like a cocktail hour, you know, before the wedding, stuff like that, a gathering area. And you can see the old stone foundation is really, really neat. And Tori did a lot of work here himself. He was previously in the landscaping business, was one of his businesses, so he has a lot of experience with, you know, masonry type stuff. And
we pressure cleaned all the rocks and regrouted everything, and then we basically poured a buttress here to hold this wall back, because originally the wall wasn't that high, and we added on to the height of the structure here so that we could get our 10-foot ceilings, which really adds to the space. So.
Yeah, and you can see these big Douglas fir beams here, and the V-groove paneling there on the ceiling, really sharp. This is really a very neat space. Really neat floor, and these big doors all open up to make this kind of open air. And we'll go outside and show you this awesome patio he has. Really beautiful stonework, and once again, Tori did this all himself. This was a massive undertaking, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, a lot of work.
Yeah, that's like I said, that's one of the fringe benefits of having landscape experience. He was able to do this himself, but yeah, you can see all the detail. Tori's one of those guys, he doesn't do things halfway. When he does it, it gets done the right way, and he's really a perfectionist, and it shows here with this whole project. This is it's really neat, really top notch. You see the outside of the barn. That's obviously where we just were up there. Big stone pillars, really nice deck area. So this is just a really neat space. And then out here, kind of this yard area, you have a couple different areas here for ceremonies.
Yeah, we have 3 different ceremony sites. We have a woodland setting, and then we have this near the waterfall, and then the apple orchard. Right. Which doesn't look like much now, but it will.
Well, yeah, we're here in winter,
yep.
So everything is kind of, it's a dreary day as usual around here. Yeah. But yeah, in spring I can imagine it really livens up once you get some leaves on the trees and color in the landscape. Yep. So just all in all, just a really nice area, and I'm glad he was so gracious to let us shoot here and show you the finished product, because I know he put a lot of work into it, and I enjoyed doing it for him.
And thank you too, Corey. Thanks for coming and stopping by.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'll put a link to the barn at Graver's Tree Farm in the description if anybody's interested. Like I said, they primarily do weddings, and we're in eastern Pennsylvania here. So just a really top-notch facility here. So anything else you want to add? All righty. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you next time.